So hey there, hi there, ho there, internets. I thought of an interesting topic to me to talk about today, and actually a whole series of talks on this particular subject. So, coming across some smaller motovloggers, much like myself, although I'm actually the smallest of this group, noticing an interesting trend of folks that are autistic. Wanna go, dude? Go ahead. He looked like he wanted to go way faster than I wanted to go. Anyway. Fuck, it's windy. Interesting trend. Out of gears. Of motovloggers that are autistic, and not just autistic. They are Asperger's. Over here, I guess over here, we have back road moto and a car over there, so I'm not going to be my damn hands. And over here, wait, you see that? I don't know if you can see that. Over here, we've got AspieThinker, and it seems that Adrian Nickelodeon is also on the spectrum, except he is ADD. I just found it interesting, and AspieThinker had done one on depression and autism, and I thought, you know what, that is almost my story. That's freaking amazing. So I wanted to share some of the crap I went through, and it's going to take a long ass fucking time. And the reason I guess I want to do that is I'm married now and have 5 children. Nice bike, I like it. Something that I never thought would happen actually growing up. I never thought I'd be married. I really didn't think about kids, to be perfectly frank. But oh lordy, there is hope. So, things of note that are interesting about those of us diagnosed with Asperger's. A lot of the time, we got little professor syndrome going on. I did, and my eldest son did. And it's fascinating to watch, actually, from the outside. It's not so much fun to live. Because unfortunately, although we do know a lot of shit about a lot of shit, we are arrogant fucktards a lot of the time, especially when we're young, and we don't read facial cues or body language or shit, anything besides being told, fuck off, I don't care. We just keep rolling. It's our thing. It's kind of like we get stuck and we have to just expel the knowledge or we die. Fuck. It's not a good place to have stones sitting. So, yep, growing up I was very much the little professor. I fit that mold. I was very good with computers. Fuck me gently. And I got lucky in my class that the kids tolerated me and my nuances pretty well for kids, because they pick people out that are different. They fucking know. And a lot of the times you end up just torn to shreds because kids especially don't like different. But I had a really good core set of friends that hung with me. I spent a lot of time with over the summers, a very small subset, and that really saved my life. It let me be who I am, but on the other side of that too, one of the things you learn pretty early on, at least hopefully you do because it'll keep you alive, is how to be a chameleon. And you know what really brought that home to me actually was the TV show The Pretender, where the guy was really, really smart and could do whatever he wanted to do and set his mind to. That's kind of how we have to be, at least when we're young and kids, to just get by and survive. And school is, you need to pretend, you gotta fake it until you make it. Luckily, I found a group of friends that I could just be myself with, and for the rest of the school and class, I did fake being the normal kid for the most part. I didn't make waves. I learned real early on to shut the fuck up. Nobody cares. And that really helped me out, at least in elementary school. And it was kind of weird to see my own son going through the same thing when he was young, which ultimately led to, oh, I want to go there, which led to me being diagnosed, because he had to be diagnosed first. And it was kind of vindicating because the therapist got to tell my wife, you know, he's really not trying to be an asshole. He just is one through no fault of his own, other than just that's the way his brain works. You know, I am more empathetic for animals for some reason than humans. Humans, I don't usually get it. But fuck up a dog, and I mean, honestly, I see you, I want to go that way. I see you as being a monster. You know, fine, that's fucked up, but just the way my brain processes things. So, there's most of my childhood, I guess. Pretending to be somebody else for most people. Saving my true, actual me for, I don't know, maybe 4 or 5 kids. And it really helped get me by. So I guess that's our first chapter in my fucked up life. Oh my gosh, there's a lot of people over here. Where are you going? You're going all slow. Holy fuck balls, that's a lot of dirt. Ooh, I guess they're closing up. I was just kind of curious. I know this, come all the way down here. It is a dead end, I understand that. But it's actually on the other side of all this. Ooh, man, my kingdom for a supermoto. Interstate 40s on the other side of this mess. Not that I can get there. Oh my god, the broken glass. Oh, that sucks. Man, I hope I don't puncture a tire with all that. I guess I'm kind of hoping someday my kids can look at this and go, oh yeah, it makes sense now. Or even somebody else that's really, really struggling and having a hard time because they're different, and Jesus fuck, man, look, I can't stop on stones. And it's okay to be different, but it sure as shit is not fun when you're young. Signing off on episode 1 of Everything's Autistic, and I like it. Peace out, Internet.